Welcome to Peru and welcome new trainees. We are so excited to have you here. I know it's a very exciting, stressful, and different time for everyone. Everyone's coming from different places, from different backgrounds, from different experiences, and it's a whole whirlwind of emotions. I remember I was in your place exactly 2 years ago because I'm currently finishing up my 2 years of service in Peru as a community health volunteer. So I remember exactly being in your shoes about 2 years ago in my final few weeks in the United States, trying to pack everything up, trying to say my goodbyes to my family and friends and let everyone know that I'll be heading off to Peru as a Peace Corps volunteer for 2 years, and then getting ready to go to Miami for staging and meet all the other fellow volunteers in my cohort, and then off to Peru for the 2 years. I know it's a very exciting and stressful time. So congratulations on making it here. And you're about to embark on an amazing journey where you'll learn so much about yourself, about others, about a beautiful new country. And I think at least I can remember it's very hard during PST, for example. I had troubles where my Spanish was not very good and I was scared that people weren't going to understand me or they were going to make fun of me. And I think I learned so much throughout PST. And I will say the Peace Corps staff is so helpful and they really are there for you every step of the way, whether it be help in your Spanish, help with a problem with your host family, or whatever you need, they are there for you. So I guess that's one really big piece of advice I would give you all is don't hesitate to go to the Peace Corps staff, whether it be the amazing doctors we have, or the language tutors, or your program managers, or anyone. They are all there to help you, no matter what the issue may be. So I would really encourage you, whatever issue you're having, and not only issues, if something's going great for you, tell them because they also want to hear that. And I remember I was in my language group and our language tutor was amazing, and getting to be able to connect with your language tutor and learning about obviously practicing your Spanish and going out around the training center and practice with people, strangers or people in the community. You really have to put yourself out there. And I think that can be hard at some points, but Peace Corps really does teach you so much about putting yourself out there and also making mistakes. I've been in Peru. I'm finishing up my service in the next few months. And I can definitely say I've embarrassed myself quite a few times. But I think that's how you learn. And you have to make those mistakes to also improve and be able to put yourself out there. And I think it can be very hard as a Peace Corps volunteer. We come to Peru, we may not speak the highest level of Spanish. We don't know what the culture is like here. We don't know a lot of the different traditions they have, and that can be hard. But that's what the locals love to see. They're so happy that someone is going to the community to help them. For example, a piece of advice I would give everyone is that I never really liked to dance when I was back home. Dancing is a big part of the culture here in Peru. They have a lot of traditional dances. And when I first got to my community, I really did not like to dance. But at the first few parties or events I was at where everyone was dancing, I finally was like, I'm just going to do it. I might make a fool of myself, but I'm going to do it. And people loved it because that shows that you're so open to learning about their culture and learning about who these community members are and what their community is like and what Peru is like. And I think that means so much to them. Another funny piece of advice would be guinea pig obviously is a big food here. And I personally do not really like guinea pig, but when I eat it in sight, people love it. People talk about it like, oh, Kate loves guinea pig, and they think it's awesome. So it's just little things like that. Going out to dance, trying a little bit of guinea pig, really integrating yourself in the community, that really means so much to them. And I think it goes a lot farther than we think. I'm the sixth volunteer in my town, in my community, and they still talk about all the other volunteers before me that were there 15 years ago. Like, oh, this volunteer, she always came to our events and she loved to stay all night long and dance with us. Or this volunteer, he loved guinea pig, or different things like that. So they remember you. And I think the little moments go a really long way, and it means a lot for the community with them. So I guess put yourself out there because it really goes a long way and a lot farther than you think.